One of the strangest things that I have ever learned is that some of the biggest accomplishments that I've ever had came from stuff that like really bothered me or, like sent me off the rails. Like, my inflamed sense of injustice comes with ASD sometimes, not necessarily. But so here I am bothered. I am working now at a place called Tarzana Treatment Center. It's the hugest place, serving substance misuse, mental health, HIV, AIDS, whatever. There's like 4 satellite offices from like, here to Guam. And I'm doing these huge proposals. Like I wrote the, mental health program proposal. Again, 100 grand plus. These are high pressure stuff, big money. But still, this, like I said, this underserved area of this, like, northern portion of like 4,000 square miles that make up, I don't know, the county, 3,500 square miles, whatever, was bugging the shit out of me. So one day I went to lunch, as one is wont to do during a work day. It was a Mexican restaurant. I had a plate of tacos and a napkin and a Coke. I took that napkin with all this like itchy, bothersome stuff about the underserved areas of northern LA County. I took a pen, and with that on that napkin, I mapped out an entire program for the catchment area of all of North LA County for this, like, like I said, this deserty, which is now probably like Tokyo affluent nowadays, but not then. Underserved. There was nothing nowhere. And on this napkin, literally around the edges with little like diagrams and like loops going through loops, I wrote out an entire system of care for the entire North County that was in use for years afterwards. Anyway, I'll get to that. But this napkin outlined systems whereby, again, I won't keep you too long, but it was continuity of care was my like, mission in client services. Continuity of care assesses if you're in a program or in a treatment of any kind, where you're at the end of the program, and then assesses that outcome and then continuously loops you through that treatment until the assessment comes out as a positive, that you are ready to move forward with proper resources. This ended up being what was called NOCA, what I wrote, North County HIV/AIDS Alliance, NOCA. And that program, as I said, stayed in place for years. So somehow that napkin became like this lifeline for underserved clients in the entire North County of LA.